Yo guys, and welcome to Let's Talk Marble. Today, it is no reaction. This is not the usual screen. The thing is, uh, I didn't do a live reaction to the qualifiers. I should have probably, but I didn't. But I'm here with Steve. This is going to be more of a podcast type of video, and you've probably seen it. Team Galactic did not qualify, so yeah. That's the intro.
Alright, nice.
Let's just go through the elephant in the room.
Yes,
The
Team
Midnight
Galactic.
Wisps, Team
Yes,
Galactic,
yes. Team Galactic has
Bumblebees,
made a
Oceanics.
history by Team Galactic has made history by being the very first former champions to not make it into Marble League.
Yeah, not the first. Oceanics, I think, has also qualified each time.
No, Oceanics has never been Marble League champions.
Yeah, but Team Galactic have also never been Marble League champions.
No, there are. No, I said that Midnight Wisps are the first former
Oh
champions.
yeah, Midnight Wisps. I don't know why did I mix that up with Galactic. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of the elephant in the room. Another big thing is gliding glaciers, rojo rollers, and indigo stars qualifying, and also
Yes,
shining
all of
swarms.
these, which is quite funny considering the fact I really did pick Shining Swarm, Indigo Stars, Rubber Rollers, Gliding Glaciers, all of them the qualify, and I was right.
Yeah,
I said, I said, like I in my Heroes guide, I did say there's going to be upset in both groups, and I was right, absolutely was right. But
yeah. The weird thing about this, almost how the standing ended up, it's the fact that some standings like Group A would nearly make more sense upside down. Like because you expect like of course there's gonna be a shock. Like last season it was Limers, I guess. If that like it's gonna be a shock every season. But I think this one has had more shocks in it than all the other seasons combined.
yeah,
Because
like honestly, it's just amazing. Like jungle jumpers, just I mean, great start and just blows it at the very last. It blows at the very last two events.
yeah, it's like you
And
have
Pinkies again. That shitty start, amazing end, not enough. Chocolatiers, Urania, you're gonna pretty much fill that void at the bottom, which used to belong to Jawbreakers.
yeah, and of course I have a few like I didn't really like the two groups. I feel like it was a bit of a it wasn't really like a good system because I'm always for like that time having a better time is more important than having a better run. Like for example, if you have a horrible run, I'm just quickly going to get the events up because it was four events. The first one was wave.
The wave
Second
ride,
one
then
was
it was
funnel,
yeah.
and then
Wave ride, balancing. No, wait,
then
what,
five
what there
meter
was no.
relay.
Oh yeah, relay, sand rally, and what was the fifth one? Oh, it was fun spin.
Yeah, funnel spin. Of course, that is like I feel like that's a nice
Like
mix.
yeah, like jungle jumpers didn't crash, but unfortunately, this again it was not enough to make them let them get to the main tournament because
Two
they ended up
points.
blowing it. Like I said, they blew it at the very last two events.
Yeah, but my issue with the well how it was presented almost is I feel like there weren't too many points. Like I feel like it was too hard to get points because look at like for example 15 for first, there's 12 for second, 10 for third, then it's 8 for fourth and 6 points for fifth. But that's like because it's not that big of a like that's quite a big of a gap from like getting fifth and getting first. For example, normally it's I think it is what is it 10 points for fifth
Mm-hmm.
or something like that. Even though that's 15, which is a bigger gap, it goes
I
down
think
the further down they
I
go.
just I just think they just got. I think it's a new score system. I don't know really.
Yeah, it's of course since there are 24 teams competing for 12 spots, they have to try and do it the best way they can. But I'm always for better time because, for example, in the 5 meter relay, I I'm more for like a system that's like instead of first and second go through, you have first go
I
through
don't know.
and then the two best times because I feel like, for example, if you have a racer that finishes a race in 1 minute, and the two others behind him
Okay.
finish a minute after them. But then the next race, they finish in 10 minutes. I feel like it's better if the two best time finish.
I don't know. I don't know how it works and how they figured it out. But I don't know. I think that the idea is okay for this
Yeah,
Marvel League, but let's see how it works. Works out in the main tournament. But I want to talk about Oceanics because this just baffles me. Like there is okay, you're in desert,
yeah.
no relevance, just sand, and you end up last. How? How is that possible? It just
How did it?
frustrates me. You were brilliant in Winter League. Winter, snow, ice,
Yeah,
awesome water, brilliant first place. You go to desert, and what do? You blow it. You end up last in your group. And
yeah.
how do you do that?
I'm actually a bit surprised about solar flares. Like, what a downfall that was. Like, come
Yeah.
straight out the gate, a third place finish. Oh my god, you have
Then
so much potential.
fourth, zero, and fifth.
Yeah,
Nice, fantastic, gold star, well done.
yeah,
But okay, I won't be as hard on them as I was on Oceans because they are a new team and probably just the pressure got to them. So I do hope they make it into Marble League next year.
yeah. Obviously, I also do. I hope Midnight Wisp, Jumpers, and like the lots make it in next year. I would like to see some. Like, it's good to see this. Like that
And I,
some big
and
teams
I
crashed out.
see, and I see freaking main team Pinky still like to be being a JMR's biggest lol cow.
Yeah, of course, it is good to see some comebacks of teams and some new teams make it, because of course we can't just have the same every time. Like, because of course when you have Team Galactic and Midnight
No,
Wisp, they've made it so often. Also with Boss and Calgary.
Glaciers are back since 2018 and Shining Swan are back since 2017.
Yeah, and Rojo Roll since 2016 as well.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm really, really happy to see Rojo Rollers back because we get to hear the awesome chant again.
Rojo Rollers. Yeah, is a good chant, but I obviously have to be tough on Team Galactic because it is my team, and of course after a bit of a disappointing season in M1, you hope
Not really. They were sixth, I think.
seventh, I think actually, but
Oh, okay.
disappointing in the fact it could have been more. But after a disappointing end, we can almost call it, you expect like, okay, they go to the qualifiers and they have like an average season in the Marble League, and then we'll be excited for M1. But not making it here, and also some of the judgments from Black Hole almost make me feel that is he really up for the job, because didn't really like our best chance of qualifying for.
I want to know who the hell they sent for who the hell they sent for Sand Rally. Like, was
Yeah,
it
Astro. I think it was Astron, in fact.
Oh, okay. I was about screaming at Pulsar for going on curbs again.
Yeah, no, I think it was Astron they sent.
Yeah, okay.
I'll find out now either way.
All
Let's
right.
see, who did it
But
send?
I wasn't really about to just start screaming at Pulsar about going on curbs again.
Yeah, it was no, it was Cosmo, not Astron.
Oh,
Cosmo,
okay.
of course, Cosmo did like at the end get, what was it, sixth
Yeah,
or
but
fifth?
okay, but can we just talk about the blue winners of both groups, like Thunderbolts and Raspberry Racers? Raspberry Racer they destroyed their group. They absolutely annihilated that group by 10 points.
Yeah, they
The more
did.
than 10 points in Thunderbolts, about after we made them find their fun so many times to being absolute chokers and absolute joke of a team, and
Yeah,
they choke and they win their group. But let's see, if they can,
do better
correct
next
that
season.
success.
Yeah, the thing that the thing I've thought about is because you have like you send Cosmo in the South Matter. Like, remember, Story won like that exact event in 2017. I'm just gonna quickly lock my note. I forgot to do it, but she won that event in 2017. Funnel Spin. I don't remember who we sent, but I'm quite sure we have a medal from Fernando Spain.
Oh, by the way, I think Team Galactic has one of the longest active droughts from gold medals
Yeah,
in my game.
we have in at least Marble League because that's 2017. But if we take all include like if we include for example qualifiers, then it's now over a year. If we include not qualifiers and main events, it's
A bit
one
more, a
one
bit
and a half
more,
years.
yeah, a bit like I said, a bit more, and you'll be the number one. Like it's not something you really want, is it?
Yeah. The thing is, of course, I made a bet which now I'm safe from. I said if Team Galactic win ML21, I'll drink a root beer out of my shoe. Fucking hell, we didn't even qualify. But
You should, what they should have done if they don't make a bet. If you don't qualify, you have to torture yourself for 6 hours for watching Morg's videos for 6 hours.
yeah, yeah, that's true. I mean,
6 hours straight, 6 hours straight live on a Twitch stream.
yeah, I mean, it's true. But the thing that annoyed me with at least this qualifying is I'm starting to be like, I think Black Hole needs an assistant coach because he can't make decisions, but he keeps on trusting Pulsar, and Pulsar never. Like, yeah, he could trust him in qualifying because he's done well in qualifying before. We saw that in Marble League. Like, every time he does well, we see that in literally even in Marble One. Like, he does qualify, but he can't perform on a big stage. And also with
No,
Cosmo, I never
it's
actually,
not.
even though Cosmo is captain, I never understand why he's captain. He's if it is like he's a captain type, I understand, but like he never performs. Like, yes, he got a sixth place finish in the San Marble, in the San Rally, but I just think like you guaranteed a first place, and if we would have gotten a first place, we would have been we would have actually stood a chance of getting like qualifying if results went our way. Of course, if they if we got first and we swapped place with the pinkies that got first, we would have been like a few points off. But if, for example, Chocolatiers didn't get second place, and that instead went to like Shining Swarms, we would have qualified. So that's like the situation. But instead decided to send a captain, and captain didn't perform. So at this point, it's like, is it about time to get either retire one of the races and bring in some youth, or like just continue the way we are? Because I mean, we're probably going to be in M1 next season, and since we're not qualified, we have time to train.
After that performance, I would be worried if I were you because I don't think they would allow B to be back in.
I think we have to. Like, I think they almost have to because we have we had one of the best performers of the M1 season last season. Like, Starry is one of the best individual marbles across the board. So I think they almost have to, and also by the fact that the Limers, for example, did not qualify, but also got in. So I think by the fact also by the fact we did finish top 10 and was decent.
They're definitely going to be in next season because they qualified for the main tournament.
Yeah, like we haven't like this is the first time we've failed to qualify for anything.
And
Like,
of course, Trail Slider is going to have to endure another year of irrelevancy because just honestly, I actually forgot they still take part because they have been part of since 2019 and they just haven't qualified once.
yeah, yeah, it's exactly. It's like, for example, when it comes to rollers, like they've been irrelevant, yes, but they have qualified once. But for example, Limas, like they've said, like, oh, Limas down for this is like their return up nowadays, and they're gonna finish last. Without that, they're not gonna win.
I'm pretty sure they will, because it's just there's just no way they're gonna win the whole thing.
Yeah, and also like, is this gonna be like, for example, teams like Orangers or even like Savage Speeders, may they endure another year on the top, or will they get challenged? Because, for example, Midnight West finished fourth last year, and now they haven't qualified.
I hope Savage Speeders will win because their fans about as insufferable as England fans are.
Oh, don't worry, it's coming home.
No, it's not because Scotland Air kicked your ass yesterday.
Yeah, they did almost. I will not lie. They.
And I'm pretty sure Czech Republic's gonna do a big number on you. So get
Yeah,
ready.
yeah, the Czech Republic have been actually frightening.
Yeah. So I would be worried if I were you.
Yeah, I would, but luckily for me, I'm not English. But yeah, it's gonna be like this. Uh, Mob League season is gonna be interesting because you have now teams
Absolutely.
that haven't qualified in a while
And
coming
of
back.
course, looking at the results, I'm actually kind of shocked that Cobalts didn't make it because they had amazing season this year in
Yeah,
Marble One.
amazing.
And
I can almost.
what happened, Cobalt?
I'll actually
Seriously?
check. I'll check the results of the season because I have the marble notebook. I think actually, yeah. Let's see. Final season, final race overall, they ended up eighth. Like, that's a good season. But then they perform so bad in the 5 meter dash that you just might be like, even Team Galactic, we finished seventh, did horrible in the 5 meter dash, and that's a 5 meter relay. That's one of our specialties, I'd say. Like we have a gold medal from hurdles. We've gotten. I think we have a silver medal from 5 meter dash. I think or something. Last season, fifth place from dash at least. And we've done good in those events before. What happened?
I have no idea. I really have no idea what
Yeah, but luckily for
happened.
luckily for us in Cobalts, since we haven't qualified, it gives
Yeah,
us time to at least
I'm
prepare.
actually, yeah, I'm actually slowly starting to plan which teams I should pick up for the Marvel for the Fantasy League.
Yeah, me as well. I'm like,
Well, I obviously gotta pick Core Rangers for my times three, so and I think I could pick Raspberry Racers for times two. I
from
could pick up. I think I'll pick up as well the Crazy Cat's Eyes, Waffle Rollers,
I
and
am actually. I'll
you know
say
what?
I'll give
Hmm?
you. Yeah, I'll give you a tip. Keep
Uh,
an eye open for Mellow Yellow
oh shit, yeah.
because
I kind of want to pick up. I want to kind of pick either Day, Mellow Yellow, or the Waffle Rollers as my wild card spot.
because I saw like now because the first like you see look at Mellow Yellow, they have two golds and then two pointers. What that proves to me is because they got the two other points, which wasn't the one they won, they got from long events. So, for example, when it comes to long events, you have the marathon at the end, you have the funnels, you have that's about it. Like you don't have many like super long events. But when it comes to short events, they did amazing. Like, for example,
So
they did
let's see.
very
Well,
well
let's
on the
see.
wave,
Well,
and
the
they did
league.
very well
Well, let's
on the
see because
dash.
the league still hasn't
Yeah, but
opened yet. So let's see.
let's at least hope that since a few of the teams that did not qualify, like Balls of Chaos and Team Galactic Oceanics and teams like that, who are most likely going to be in next year's,
Yeah,
not next year's,
let's
this
see.
year's Marble One, that they have now time to train because of course Team Galactic are planning to have a different race and then Pulsar. I think a bit of the same probably for Mellow Yellow because of course Yellow is amazing, but I don't know. I don't really know about the other one.
No.
So it's about. Like, I'm also Waspy.
The Yelp is yeah. I'll give you that. Yelp is amazing, but I don't know. I'm kind of worried about the rest of the team there because just the rest of the team is meh best.
Yeah. I mean, you have like for example, like often like not often, but from tragedy, some good things can also come. Like for example, if it wasn't for World War II, we wouldn't have Nations, and that would probably mean that we would have been in a war quite
Yeah,
often.
well,
So
simply
the
put,
good things can come from bad things,
yeah,
but
exactly. Simply put, let's see what happens because I have a feeling we are in for a really fun Marvel League.
yeah, it's gonna be fun because I think now we can't really put anything on experience because there's so much new in it. Like Indigo Stars, like I don't even. I think most of them don't remember what it was like. And same goes with like Shining Swarms. Limes as well probably. Chocolate Teas haven't been in
Honestly,
for a
only
while.
thing I remember Shining Swarm about is because they're winning the in the fidget spinners event, and everyone knows why that's everyone knows why that event is so infamous.
Yeah, I'll also probably put a bit of a have an eye open for roho rollers because obviously
Same.
they were very consistent.
I want to pick them. I really want to pick them because I think that this is gonna be their season. I really want to see them finish well because it's their comeback. It's been 5 years. It's their comeback, and I want to see them do well.
Yeah. Also, you look at their performance in the qualifiers: a third, a fourth, no, a third, a fifth, a fourth, and a fifth. Like that's a good. That's good. Like I would take that any day of the week. Like that's a very consistent run, and doing that in
Yeah,
qualifiers is almost
exactly. Yeah,
more impressive.
exactly.
They also made it by a considerable margin. I think it was what was it, 7 points. That's a good margin. But overall, like this has been like a very bad season for a lot. Not bad season, but very like I would say for Team Galactic, this has been a bad season.
You better hope Team Galactic makes out Shadow Realm because if they don't make out Shadow Realm, oh my god!
Yeah,
I think like all you, I think all of Norway is gonna hear your scream.
yeah, they probably will. Like if we don't fucking do well in M1 next season, and I hope to help with an Astron. I think Astron's a better race than the Cosmo. But if like if we fucking don't make it to M1
And
next season,
also
I
personally,
have nothing to watch.
I hope our Rangers do well this year as well because if they blow away like they did last year, oh my, oh so help me God, I can lose it.
Yeah, I also hope they do well. Because it is fun to see a bit of a battle on top. Like I didn't really like the was it 2018 season when no not
Yeah.
yeah 2018 when the Raspberry Racers just won it by a lot. Or was that 2019? I can't remember.
I don't know.
But for example, having a bit of a battle like last race, it was cool. Like for example, last season, like at one point, what was it? The Midnight Wisps were winning it, and now they're not even in it. This
Yeah, exactly.
things
That's the
change.
problem. They're not even in it
Yeah,
because they thought they were hot shit, and then look what happened to them.
yeah. But either way, this recording's probably been yeah, it's been 22 minutes. I think that's good.
Yeah, I
So
think
let's
it's
just end it here, and yeah, I'll see you when the Bobble League starts in what is it,
yeah,
2 weeks or something.
yeah. Let's see then.
Yeah, I'll see you then. Have a good.
Oh god, this is gonna be. I think we're gonna be in a wild Marvel League. This is gonna be.
This is gonna
Holy
be
crap.
insane. Yeah, I'll see you then.
Yeah.
Have a
So,
good
yeah.
week and bye
All right.
bye.
See ya.